How's it going, everybody? So today I'm going to be doing my best Mohammed Light impression. Basically, what I mean by that is playing this minor control deck that he hit #1 in the world with literally yesterday. So this is the best updated version right now that is in the meta. You have the Berserker in here, kind of an interesting concept. Like, why would you run Berserker, right? Berserker's not that good. But it actually is very slept on. For 2 Elixir, it just gets so much value, especially in situations against a lot of decks that have mini tanks, like the Royal Ghost, for example. Perfect example here. This guy looks like, I think he has RG, which is going to be an interesting matchup. I don't know any of the matchup percentages with this deck, and I really haven't played this deck either, so I'm going to be trying it out for the first time today. We're currently almost top, I think we're like 250 in the world, so it's going to be some intense games, but I'm going to see what happens. Going to go for the Skellies down low on the Fisherman like this. Not a bad start. I feel like you want to use your miners a bit, like a little aggressive, but not too aggressive, if that makes sense. There's definitely a balance where you don't want to be playing too aggressive with minor chip damage, and you just want to be controlling the game. Like, control is always my favorite archetype in this game anyway, of course, is why I play Ice Bow, like, as my main deck, but minor control is a whole different, story, even though it's kind of, has similarities with the Rocket and the, that's pretty much it. But just gonna go for the Berserker, I guess the Tesla too, in the back. But yeah, I love having Tesla as a building. I've just never been a fan of like Cannon and either or Inferno Tower or even like Bomb Tower. I'm just not a fan of those 3 buildings as a whole. So I've always been a Tesla believer. Like, I like Tesla a lot more than those, especially even when the Evo Cannon was broken. I still prefer the Tesla, like especially when Evo Tesla was broken, when they had the Shockwave. Oh my gosh, this card was different. So I'm just gonna go for a last second log. I don't think I need to Skellies that shouldn't get a hit. Yeah, perfect timing on that RG right there. Sometimes the RG will shoot when it's dead, I swear, so I'm glad it didn't do that right there. If he does want to cycle back to another RG, I've got my Evo Ice, which, dude, Evo Ice has gotten nerfed like 5 times. Okay, do I rocket this? I don't know, guys. I'm kind of scared to rocket this because it's still single elixir. If it was double, I'd definitely tap a rocket on that RG. Maybe I should do it anyways, to be honest, but I think I'm going to try and play defense instead. But what was I saying before? I low-key forgot. Oh, yeah, Evo Ice has gotten like 5 nerfs, and it's still really, really good. So I don't even know what they're going to do to this card. I think it's a good balanced card now. But yeah, it's definitely been through it all. Like, it's gotten 4 or 5 different nerfs. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that in the last couple months. I'm going to go opposite lane with the Berserker Miner. This combination, this 2-card combination is slept on. You go Miner the back, then Berserker the river, and they have to play like minimum 5-6 elixir on that to defend it. I'm gonna go for a double Tesla. He might RG the middle. Yeah, he does. Okay, I'm fine with that. Kind of an awkward cycle. I'm gonna delivery the Ghost. That should be fine. Well, my internet is delayed. That's not a good sign. We'll go for the Skellies Berserker log like this, and then I can go for the Ice Spirit. Oh yeah, by the way, we have my grandparents' dog is at my house right now, so we have multiple clips at the end of this video for that. I know some of y'all are gonna be hyped about hearing that, but that's gonna be fine. Hunter's not gonna shoot my tower, and we're in a fine spot, down literally 2 HP. I think we rocketed this for sure. I've seen minor control played a few times, like quite a few times, right? And I played against it quite a few times, and you always pretty much want to take the rockets when they give them to you. Because, I mean, it's going to take down the HP of the troop, and of course, it gives you the versatility to switch lanes, even if it puts you down a bit of elixir. I'm going to Evo Ice the river, and this is the strength of Evo Ice, guys. Look how long it's going to delay this RG. It doesn't even cross the bridge hardly before it dies, and yeah, no shots really from the RG. It does get 1 on the Tesla, but doesn't really matter too much right there. He goes for another RG, pretty aggressive. I'm going to go for the Tesla, then Berserker like this, Ice Spirit on top, then Skellies once again to DPS it down, and yeah, I mean, just like that, we defend everything pretty darn easily. Evo Tesla pops up and gives us another Shockwave, and we are playing really, really good defense right now, and we have the versatility to play on either lane. So if he RGs the back right, we're going to rocket it. If he RGs the back left, we'll rocket it, either way. So it's kind of just, we have the control. He goes RG the middle. That is actually where you're supposed to place it, I do believe, in this type of matchup for him. So I'm just going to go for the delivery early to block a Fisherman, Skellies to block a Fisherman just in case. He does go Hunter. Interesting. That was kind of a little bit of an overcommit by me, I think, by, in terms of putting the delivery too early. I probably should have just waited and let the Fisherman grab my Berserker anyways. I'm going to go delivery like this, bro. Evo Tesla is so clutch in this matchup. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to go for, this is risky, guys, because if I go for a, like, 2 aggressive plays, I could definitely get overwhelmed by the RGs, but if I just keep up the little bit of chip damage, that's perfect. He thought I was going to Fisherman, like, towards the middle. I'm going to rocket the Hunter. This is aggressive. I don't even care, though. Let's go for it, guys. Go for the delivery. He's going to go for another RG probably here soon. Yep, there it is at the river. I can log low, Skellies up high to make sure the RG Evo gets DPS'd a little bit faster. Tesla down low, then I can go for the Ice Spirit like this right here, and I love playing decks like this because it makes you, like, use your brain a bit. Okay, it's going to get 1 shot. I'm going to go Miner on offense now. Pre-log for the Skellies. This should be good. We do get the Skellies in there. Nice. He does go for the last second Hunter. Well played by him, but only 30 seconds. We have control as long as I don't get trolled by his RG. I think we have this one in the in the bag here. So I'm going to go delivery like this. We have Evo Ice and Cycle. I think Evo Ice right now is probably a good play than Tesla all the way up high. Only 17 seconds left. I should be fine. Miner on defense, Skellies like this. Go for the Berserker, go for my delivery on top of the Hunter. And I do believe that's enough. He can't even get like Lightning plus Log doesn't even do enough. I'm going to go for the Miner in the back and then Ice Spirit to block the Fisherman. And yeah, that's going to be GG's. Even with that Log, it doesn't do enough for him. So we do get the win here just slightly. It was a close game, but I knew I had enough damage anyway. So it was not like I was really trying to force the last second damage there because I knew we were in complete control of that situation. And the only way we could lose is by letting something connect to my tower. So good win right there to start off the video. You know, just get me warmed up with this deck. Found our next match here against Jules Caesar. He's got Duchess, so I don't know. Duchess is kind of interesting when you have Miner. You definitely have to play around it a bit. But I'm going to see what he wants to do. That Ice Spear is going to jump on the wall breaker on the left-hand side, so I'm absolutely cool with that. If he goes for anything at the river, like a princess or something, actually, he probably has MK Bait. Looking at this guy's clan name, because that guy just plays MK, or not even MK Bait, it's MK Prince with, like, just spam cards. I guess you could call it MK Bait still. I'm going to go Miner on his tower. He's probably going to Princess or MK. Yeah, Prince it is, so that's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and cycle my Berserker at the back. This is the beauty of the Berserker, though. Do not sleep on this card, guys. I'm telling you, the value that it gets for just a mere 2 elixir is insane. I'm going to go Ice Spirit up high to cycle to our evolution. Try and get around to our Evo Ice as fast as possible because that card is going to be an absolute bailout. But I'm just going to go ahead and cycle my Log like this. I'm going to go Miner too because he's not out of ammo, but, you know, he has less ammo in his Duchess. Interesting Goblin Gang by him. I know I used my Log, but I feel like Goblin Gang doesn't really provide any pressure for him, so I'm fine with that. He's going to zap, so I'm going to Evo Ice preemptively for the zap on this right-hand side. There it is. Beautiful right there. That's going to take out the wall breakers, and he's going to have to defend this Miner in the back as well. So I know this is pretty aggressive. I'm going to go... Okay, I was thinking about going Berserker. I'm glad I did not go Berserker at the river because I'm down. Wow, that Prince charged from there. That is diabolical. I'm just going to go Berserker like this, and that is exactly why the Prince needs a nerf. Delivery on top of this Prince to finish it off. We're down like 5 elixirs, so I got to be very, very careful. But that's the thing. The other thing about this deck is that you can put yourself in situations where you're down and still be able to defend because it has such good defensive capabilities. With the delivery, the Berserker behind, I can't speak for some reason. I'm not sure why he put a Goblin Gang because that's just a free log. And if you're going to put a Goblin Gang, you might as well place it on the side that I'm not going towards so I don't get log value for the damage. I don't know. I have to go Tesla here, so that kind of sucks. We're going to be down like 4 elixirs still, probably around that range. But look, like I said, we have delivery and cycle to go ahead and kill everything that he places. It's really not a struggle at all. So Berserker is going to do some good DPS if he goes MK. Actually, I feel like Berserker is pretty solid against MK. I guess I'll rocket this. I don't really want to rocket this. He's going to MK the back, then Prince. But on the other side of things, like if I don't rocket that, he's just going to MK the back, and then I'm going to have to defend both sides, and it's going to be a nightmare. So I'm going to go for the defensive Berserker, defensive Miner here. This might be a tough defense, guys. I'm not going to lie, because I don't have either of my Evos and cycled at this point in the game either, so that's not ideal. I'm going to go delivery like this right here to hopefully just... No, that was supposed to get down before the Bandit dash. That's really bad. I might be cooked, guys. I think we're dead. I can't really tell. Skellies for the Prince up high, which is fine. I need to go for a delivery on the Queen because it's going to survive forever if I don't. Berserker the middle. This could be okay. Maybe I'm going to Ice Spirit down low and then go for a last second log on these wall breakers. No, the freaking Queen, dude. Oh, bro. We almost defended that perfect, but the Queen, unfortunately, is going to take like half my tower. And, I mean, the game's not over. We still have a chance to win, but definitely not the situation you'd like to be in going into overtime here. Down a lot of damage. So, he zaps. I'm going to go Miner like this. I know it's pretty aggressive. I could rocket as well, but I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this, log down low for the wall breakers. And honestly, we get no damage. Of course, he catches the Miner, and we get, yeah, we're down like 1,000. I mean, it's not over, though. That's not a good MK, in my opinion. He's too aggressive there. I can just go delivery on top of this and keep my Tesla Evo alive, which is beautiful. That's actually really, really good. Hold on a second. This could be good here. That's going to slap that around a few times. I need to just go for, like, a rocket, bro. I don't even care anymore. I feel like rocketing is pretty safe in this situation because I have my Evo Tesla just kind of chilling. He's hanging out right there. And then I'm just going to go for my Berserker at the back. We got to get some good value out of this card right now, or I'm going to be cooked. So there's the Bandit. We need a miracle defense here to win this one. I'm going to go Skellies. There's the Prince at the back. I'll delivery early for the Queen this time to hopefully take care of that. Miner on defense for the Bandit. Okay, we're good. I'm going to go log low to make sure the, you know, oh my gosh, the Prince jumped the river. I'm going to break my phone. Let's go here, then delivery on top. This is so scary right now, guys. Ice Spirit to freeze the MK. All right, we're alive for now. Berserker, come on, give me some value, Berserker. I need you to clutch up. We have to go Evo Tesla on 0 here. Keep the Berserker alive for a second longer. Okay, we can go for the Skellies, though, for the Bandit. Oh my gosh. Another Prince comes down. We'll delivery on top of that. I can't even commentate with how much spam is coming down right now. Just going to go log. He zaps. I got to get Berserker down right now. Holy smokes. Thank goodness for my reaction speed, or it would be GG's. We're going to go here, then log. I don't want to make, let him get any damage at all. I have to play perfect defense the rest of this match. match if I'm going to win this game. So we're going to set up a Tesla. He's going to go Prince. I guarantee there's an MK coming at the river right now at any point. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to go Rocket early, go for the delivery like this, and then we can go for the Ice Spirit like this to kites for a second. Bro, MK, can you just hold up for a second? Dang it, MK. Let's go here, then log on top of the wall breakers. Bro, delivery on top of these. That should be fine. Am I lagging? I think I lagged right there. That was not good. Let's go Ice Spirit Evo to freeze the Prince. Okay, you know what? 20 seconds left. Come on, guys. I'm trying my hardest to hold on right now, but the spam is getting outrageous. We'll go Skellies, though. I can go for delivery on top of the wall breakers and the Queen. That's beautiful. Miner on tower right now to pressure him, so he can't just defend, or he can't just pressure the whole time. And then I can go for a last second rocket here. Only 8 seconds. I think we're all right. I don't know, though. I'm going to go for this. Go for the log on the right. I think we're good. Skellies. Whoa, I just lagged. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to win this game, I think. Oh, my gosh. That was really close. But we do pull off the victory. That lag spike at the end almost caught me. Like, did y'all see that? I don't know if you could see that on video, but the arrows didn't even show up for me till the last second. But yeah, good win right there. We started off kind of shaky, but we pulled it off and clutched up. Found our next match. This guy has the Cannoneer Tower, so I'm going to cycle my Larrys at the river right away and just be a nuisance. Knight, okay, so it could be Graveyard, could be... What else has Knight in it and has... Oh, Mortar maybe? I don't know what else. So he's got arrows, interesting. I'm just going to go ahead and cycle my Miner on the inside tile. He's probably not going to expect it. I'm guessing he doesn't have NATO, so that's why I'm going for my Miner here, because who in their right mind plays Tornado with arrows? Like, it just doesn't synergize very well together. I'm going to go for the Berserker low, then Ice Spirit apply for the Dark Goblin. That should be good. Oh, no, I played that too low. That's bad. We take 2 Dart Goblin shots. That's completely my fault for playing the Berserker too low right there. But it's okay. So he's got bait of some version with a Dart Goblin. I'm going to go delivery early just to cycle because we're on 10 elixir. Don't really want to leak. And I definitely don't want to allow him to out-cycle me and get more elixir than me on the map. So I'm just going to go log on top of the Goblin Barrel right there. So that should be fine. It's going to be an interesting game. I'll go Berserker to make sure we don't take any damage. He arrow cycles my tower there. I'm going to go Miner the back this time because he's probably going to play something on top of the Berserker, or maybe not. Oh, he does actually do that, but that's going to be a bit of damage. I can go for my late Skellies on top of this Dark Goblin delivery on top of the drill barrel there. Nice. Okay, we're alive. Holy smokes, that got a little bit scary for a second, but we are absolutely chilling because of that delivery. Delivery is just so clutch, dude. It's actually so good, and it feels honestly kind of like cheating sometimes because I should be dead in a few situations, then delivery just goes and lands on his whole push and it just evaporates it. Who was playing the game when the delivery was like the best card in the game for a long time? It was like when it was Royal Hogs meta. I'm trying to remember what year that even was that like 2019 maybe, or 2020? Dude, it was crazy. He's got Rocket. Okay, interesting. So I'm gonna go for my... You know what? I'm going to go Miner. I was thinking about just rocketing his tower, but I think I'm going to go Miner here and try and defend. I'm going to go delivery, then Ice Spirit to freeze, because since it's in the front. And that was pretty good recognition right there, because I think my delivery was a bit late. I couldn't really tell, though, to be honest. Wait, one hit Berserker, one hit? Nice, Berserker. Never sleep on the Berserker, guys. I think we go for the Rocket here because we have Evo Tesla and Cycle for defense, so I'm not really threatened. He goes Rocket as well. That's completely fine. I'm going to go Miner like this, then Berserker on top. It's just so much value for 2 elixir, guys. It's going to take out the Dark Goblin and that E-Spirit there, so a +2 trade. And it's all about the mini trades, you know, that you get with this card. Just kind of slowly works you back into the games and gives you the advantage in some situations. So we're going to go Tesla like this right now. That's going to be fine. I can go for the Ice Spirit for the Dark Goblin. Please log the barrel. All right, we're good. Thank goodness that Tesla popped up. We can rock it right now, and I think we're in a very good spots. I'm going to Miner the inside tile again. He's probably not going to expect the same place twice. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, he did catch it, to be fair, so I guess he did expect it twice. I thought he'd play that E-Spirit somewhere else and maybe we'd get like 1 or 2 shots, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. Like, I'm just doing the Miner so he has to defend and doesn't just play offense only, if that makes sense. I'm going to set up a Tesla on the right-hand side. Perfect. We caught the Dark Goblin. That is good timing. Berserker for defense. We don't even need to log. Then I can rocket his tower, and I would say we are in a very good situation to win this game. I could go Miner, but honestly, think about it, guys. I don't even need Miner damage. I need like 1 Miner hit maybe, and I don't need that right now. I can just go for the Miner to the back and go for the Evo Ice like this because he just arrowed, and that's going to be a bit of damage, and that's all the damage we need for the rest of the match. So I'm going to go Berserker like this, rocket his tower first here, and we can get back to another rocket to finish off this game here in just a second. I'm going to save up to make sure we have enough for delivery for the barrel if he does go in. He's probably going to go Dark Goblin Barrel at the bridge, so I'm going to go Tesla preemptively for this, then go delivery on top of the barrel. That should be GG's, I think. Oh my gosh, what is that barrel? Bro, what the heck? That even caught me off guard. I didn't even recognize it because I was so focused on staring at the river and trying to block the Dark Goblin if he played it. But yeah, that's going to be game over right there. Pretty easy control win. I definitely like facing log mate with this deck because we have delivery and log. It's super nice having multiple counters to the barrels and stuff. Okay, gonna go for one more match here. We're up against TIG. I'm not sure what he's playing either, but I've got my Evo Ice or my Ice Spirit and Cycle. I'm going to go for the Berserker, the River for the Spear Goblins. Could be Mortar bait, could be just Log bait spam with the Boss Bandit or the Skeleton King version. Both of those decks right now are very in the meta and very popular. I honestly think Mortar might be the best deck in the meta. Okay, well, as I say that, he plays Mortar. But just going to go test it like this right here. The Skelly on the right, no way that got a shot. That's a scam. But it doesn't matter too much. It's only one shot, so nothing too crazy. Gives me a very good log with that Goblin Gang, so he's got just another bait deck. Dude, bait is absolutely terrorizing this game right now. It's insane. So that's why I love having a deck like this where you just have so much control with the deliveries, the logs, you know, even honestly the Berserker gives you a pretty good control option. That's a free rocket pretty much. I mean, I don't see any downside to taking that rocket. I mean, I know it's -2 trade and it survives, but like, dude, we have delivery and we have Berserker. So what else could I possibly ask for in my life? I'm gonna go for the Ice Spirit like this right here. He's probably going to Mortar opposite lane of this cannon card or same lane, honestly. He goes Skelly Barrel. Ooh, I gotta delivery that instantly. He does go for the Mortar. All right, this could get a bit sketchy here. I'm gonna go for my Tesla log on this Goblin Gang, and then Skelly's behind on the cannon cart. That's honestly pretty good defense right there. I'm not sure why he didn't pressure a bit differently right there, because I mean, if he pressured a bit with this cannon cart, maybe he expected me to spin more on the cannon cart. That's what I'm thinking he might have done. And I'm just going to go Berserker again, I guess, on top of the Goblins, the Spear Goblins. I don't really love doing that. I'd definitely rather save it for defense. I will say, it's kind of similar to Expo. We don't have anything for the Mortar. Like, if I was facing Expo, we don't have anything for the Expo. It's the same thing for the Mortar. We have Berserker, which isn't great, and then I have to force my Teslas on top of it, and it's pretty easy to defend a Tesla from hitting your Mortar, as well as, you know, like, get good value out of it. So I'm just gonna go for the log on top of this. Oh man, that evil Ice Spirit actually hurt me, but it doesn't matter because the Evo Tesla clutched up right there. We're gonna go for the Ice Spirit like this to freeze the Mortar. Oh man, this is gonna be sketchy. That evil Mortar is going to ruin my day. I'm gonna go for the Miner on defense. I'm scared, guys. I'm kind of nervous right now. There's the cannon carts. Whew, this is rough. Tesla here. Okay, I don't mind the situation too much. I'm gonna go ahead and just let that lock because I believe it's only one shot. I can go for the Berserker down low, and then I can go for the log late on top of this. Okay, that should just be one, right? Okay, you know what? Honestly, not that bad. We can go Skellies, we can go delivery. He's probably gonna pop the ability here. He does, so I can go for my Berserker if I need to. Oh yeah, we got a Berserker then log. Wow, look at that log value, guys. Holy smokes. So, like I said, I mean, this deck just has so much good like defense against bait cards that you don't even have to worry. Even if you get out cycled, you're always gonna be able to cycle back to a second bait card that you have, or a second bait defense card that you have in your deck. So I was doing those Skellies right there, trying to predict his Mortar, but he didn't go for it. So that kind of sucks for me. Delivery on top. Look at the value on this. Oh, no, it landed a little bit too early. That would have been so satisfying if that hit at the perfect time. I got to go Berserker low here now to kill the Skellies. Okay. I don't mind this. This is fine still. I'm going to go for the Skellies, then we're Evo Testing this Mortar in just a second. I'm just gonna go for that now, and then I can go for the Miner. I haven't even played like any offensive miners this game, I don't think. All right, bad timing on my Miner, of course. He has been pressuring for literally 5 minutes without, or I guess 3 minutes so far, but it's gonna be 5 minutes by the end of this game without stopping. So it's kind of insane. Just gonna go for the low log on top of the Skelly Barrel. Skelly's the middle. This is kind of sketchy, guys. I don't know if I love this situation too much. We'll go Ice, buy myself some time, then delivery on top of everything. Go for the Berserker behind like this. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta go for a Tesla on top of this Mortar. Hopefully it doesn't do too much damage on my tower. He gets one Mortar shot, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, I mean, we're alive. It's still stressful, though. Like I said, Mortar is so good right now that you really can't do too much, and he just keeps shoving Mortar after Mortar after Mortar. It's actually kind of exhausting. We'll go Evo Ice like this. Berserker, low, log. Oh, my gosh. Evo Tesla, please save me here. What? How is it on my Hello? How is it on my tower? There's a Berserker there. Oh, man, that's really bad. That Mortar shot's going to cost me probably the game, to be honest with you guys. Well, I would say Miner control, it shines in triple elixir. What is that cannon cart? We got to go for the Miner rocket here. Let's go for this, then go for the Ice Spirit for the Mortar, then go for a Tesla low. Actually, let's go Tesla high to kill the Mortar, then log. Beautiful Tesla right here. That's perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, that actually might bring us back in this game. That was such a good play. We can go for the Berserker at the back like this. I've got my rocket on defense if I need it. I don't think I will. Wow, he's giving me so much value right now with my log. If I can get back to it eventually, I'm gonna go log now, then Tesla up high. You know what? I like this situation, guys. Even though we are technically losing right now, I'm still feeling pretty good about our defense for these last 30 seconds. Evo Tesla for this Evo Mortar. That's beautiful. I can go Skellies like this. Okay. Berserker to the side. I can just go ahead and go for the log on top of this. Oh no, don't shoot my tower, Mortar, please. Oh, no. What is happening on my screen? There's so much coming down. I got to go Miner and then log. Okay, 15 seconds. What is that Ice Wizard? He sold, I think. He's going to go for the ability, probably. I'm going to go for the Berserker to tank for the Ice Wiz, and then I can go for my Ice Spirit down low for the Skeleton Barrel. I can go for the Rocket on his tower, log again here once I can, and I think we got this game. Holy smokes. The bait was just everywhere this match, but luckily, we were able to hold on and get another victory right here and finish off the video with a dub as well. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed the 2 dog clips at the end as well. Peace.